Hey everyone, Colin here, and I'm here to give you this tutorial on how to use the CEX.io broker for cryptocurrency margin trading. Alright, so of course you can go ahead and first sign up for a free account. The link is in the description of this video, or it will be right above this video or below this video. But after you've created your free account, you go ahead and you log in. And so the first thing that you want to do obviously is you want to create an account and decide how much leverage you want to use. So to do that, you just have to move over to the right, right? And over here you'll have your options to add an account, right? We'll go down to where it says add new account. Okay, it doesn't hurt for you to actually try out the demo for a while just to practice, but in this case, let's say we're ready to trade. I'm going to click on add new account. It's going to ask me what kind of leverage do I want. Obviously, the higher the leverage, it means you have potential for greater profits but also greater losses, so always bear that in mind. So let's just say that I'm creating this one with 25x leverage, for example. You know what, no, let me go with 100x leverage. Okay, and you notice they're saying I accept the risk, right, because it's very risky. You know what, let's go ahead with 25. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click next, and they're going to go ahead and create my account with 25x leverage. Okay, now they're going to ask you to add funds. So the funds have to be in your CEX.io wallet already. Okay, you can either do it from your wallet or you can do a Bitcoin deposit as well, right? You can just copy this address and send Bitcoin to this address, and then it will actually fund your account, right? Just in case you don't have anything in your CEX.io wallet yet. So I'm going to say, you know what, I want to send 0.011. I'm sending a very small amount of Bitcoin in this case. I'm going to go ahead and make the transfer. Okay, so if you look right here, it says, here it is, my balance. So my Bitcoin is already in here, and that's one of the advantages of loading it from your CEX.io wallet. It gets there very quickly. You can withdraw and deposit very quickly straight to your wallet. Now, here I am, and let's just say I wanted to trade Bitcoin Cash, for example. So to the right, you see where you can actually buy and sell. Not only that, you can choose your, in essence, your lot sizes or how much of that currency you want to buy. So in this case, we see that I'm using the BTC USD pair. Now this is different from what's actually over here. This is your chart. To pull up the chart for a specific currency, you look over here to the left and you select the chart from the drop down box. So for example, let's say I'm going to scroll. As you can see, you can look through all of the different pairs they have available here, and let's just say I wanted to look at Curve Finance, CRV. Okay, and so here I am, and let's say I want to do a buy on Curve. So I've pulled up the chart, and now over here is actually where I have to execute my trades. So I have to also scroll down and find the currency that I want to trade. Here it is, Curve USD. So I click on that. Now I have the option to buy or sell. In this case, let's say I'm anticipating a move up, so I want to buy. I'm going to hit the drop down box to select how much Curve do I want to buy. Now let's say, obviously I have a small account, so let's say I wanted to trade as though I had 500 Curve. I'm going to hit the buy button. The first thing it's going to do is going to let you know what the margin impact is. Now as a rule of thumb, because margin trading is very risky, I always say do not use anything that's greater than 1/100th of whatever is actually in your account. So if I have 0.01 in my account, then I think my margin impact shouldn't be greater than 0.001, right? And as you can see here, the margin impact is 0.0002. Okay, so that's decent. That's not too risky. Okay, that's not too risky here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, I want to go ahead and take this order. Now, when I'm setting this order, here are a few different things that you can do. Again, you can confirm the symbol that you're using is correct. Do you want to do a market execution, which means I want to get into this trade right now? If I want to get into the trade immediately, it's a market execution. If I want to actually trade it at a specific price, I can do a limit order. So a limit or a stop order. Normally you do a stop order if the price is going in the same direction that you want to actually purchase. So if I want to do a buy order, and right now this candle, as you can see, is green, which means it's on its way up. Normally that would be a stop order, right? Or if the price is moving in the opposite direction, but I know that I want to hit a buy when it gets down to a certain level, that would normally be a limit order. So in this case, the price is going up, but I want to get into this trade right away. So I'm going to say a market execution. Protection orders is where you can put in a stop loss and a take profit price. So I'm looking over here at this chart, and let's just say I'd like to take profits right at about this green, you know what, let's say right at about this yellow line here at $2.59. And let's say I'm going to put my stop loss just down here about $2.38. So you can put it in here, and I'll say 238, and it will tell me what my projected loss will be. If I took this trade right now and the price ends up going in the opposite direction to this price, this is how much Bitcoin I will lose. However, in my take profit price, I said I was going for about $2.60. So if I put 260 as my take profit, it also shows me this is how much profit I would make. 140,000 satoshis would be my profit. If I took the trade now and the trade went in the direction that I expected, and it went to my expected price, and it would close my trade, and this would be my profit. So this is a great way. Before you actually make the trade, you can preview it and actually see what would be your losses or your gains if the trade goes according to plan or not according to plan. Okay, so I think this is a great feature that you must always look at when you're executing your trade. So once again, I'm over here. I select how much I want to buy or sell, right, based on my leverage. I chose 500 in this case. I hit the buy button. It tells me my margin impact, right? So it's not using a big portion of my balance. Okay, and in leverage trading, you always want to make sure that you have a low margin level of impact. Okay, lower the better. I hit protection order. I can put what my stop loss price is. I can put what my take profit price is. It will tell me how much I'll lose if the trade goes against me, how much I will gain if the trade goes for me. Okay, so if that's what I want to do, then I'll go ahead and hit send order. So it'll execute this trade. It'll ask you if you want to confirm. I said yes. Okay, and so here it is. My trade is open. Okay, so you can see the line that indicates where I opened my trade. Okay, and that's pretty much it from here. Okay, I have my stop loss set. I have my take profit set. And you know what? Suppose you want to change something about your trade. For one, if you want to cancel and close your order immediately, you can go right down here to this X where it says close position. If you click on that, it'll say, do you want to close the position right now? You can go ahead and close it. If I only want to close some of those positions, I can increase or decrease it here. Okay. Okay. So that's how you close the position right away. If I want to edit, let's say I want to edit my stop loss or my take profit, I can open this up and this is where I can make my changes, right? I can say, you know what, I don't want to take profit here. I want to take profit at $14, you know, like if it goes sky high or something, right? Obviously, if you're doing something like that, even more so, you have to trade with a very, very small size, very small, because it would probably take, you know, so long for that movement, and there would probably be so many highs and lows that, you know what, if it moves far against you, you know, you want to be able to minimize your losses. Okay. So once again, I can just change what my take profit price is. I hit modify position and I say confirm. So now down here you'll actually see the details of my order. I bought 20 CRV in terms of my trade, right? My stop loss is at 225. My take profit is at $14. Tells me what the open price is, what the current price is, and what my current profit or loss is. Over here it also says what my open fee was. So in other words, you have to pay a fee every time you actually execute a trade, right? There's a fee for that. And the bigger your trade, the larger your fee size will be as well. Okay, so just bear that in mind. There is a small fee that you'll have to pay for every single trade. Okay, so that's how you use the CEX.io broker. Okay, so remember, over here is where you can add your accounts and choose your leverage size. And then, you know, as you can see here, you can have multiple accounts. Like, let's say you just want to execute only one specific trade on an account. So in each one of these accounts, I can put, let's say I can put 0.01 or 0.5 Bitcoin, whatever I want to put in each of these pairs, right? I can do that. I can do that. And then the trade will only be happening within that account itself. So in this case, in this current account, this is how much I have. You always need to add funds. So if you want to add funds, you go here to where it says manage funds. You can add more funds if you want. You can withdraw funds if you want. Okay, so this is where you add or withdraw funds when you're done. So if you have a profitable trade and you want to withdraw some profits immediately, you can do that. Okay, I would simply hit withdraw funds, and you know, coming soon you'll be able to withdraw right to your debit card. But for right now, you can withdraw straight to your CEX.io wallet, and there's no fee for it. That's the great thing, and it's instant, and there's no fee for it. Okay, so then I would just choose how much do I want to withdraw. You can specify how much you want to take out, and you click make transfer, and then it's done. Okay, all right, so that's how you execute your trades, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Go ahead and get your feet wet, and remember, you can always practice with the demo account first just to get a feel for it, right? All right, guys, take care.